right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Turning it on!
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking for room, it's Sanford.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Rutgers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series, but here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Extra point here will tie the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. So the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Back to throw, it's Quegman. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Scarlet Knights buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. On the run, it's Campbell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line.
Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Period. First down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That's caught. It's Raymond. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball to the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting...
Picked off. Trying to take it back. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The give on the inside. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All kinds of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And the offense punches it in again, and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Pressure coming. On target to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Connors. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Broussard. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
On the run, it's Connors. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Connors. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Broussard. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The pull and throw off the RPO. Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benjamin. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Wegman. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. And the Cougars will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, it's Campbell. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Strong. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Quarterback keeper. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting...
Touchdown, Rutgers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up to add another.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Houston will be forced to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it behind the line. It's Campbell. Still on his feet at the 45. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch his breath as we head to the 4th. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Campbell. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. missed connection on third down.
After that incompletion on third and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on fourth down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a two-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed.
Breaks into the open. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Number 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now what?
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And into the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rutgers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the air, it's Wegman. Got his man in the middle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Cougars are in the hurry-up. Just keeps slinging it. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's a heat. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Wegman. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes the Houston offense once again. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Got a man. It's Thomas. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Houston wants to play fast. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Broussard. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Oh, what a spectacular layout